Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you a program that I call Tarot, Your Love Story, and this is for the month of May 2018, and it is for you coming from Sagittarius. So the first card that I'm going to pull will have to do with your first 15 days to describe your love story, and you coming from Sagittarius, it is a good enough card. I'd say you have 60% advantage from this card, whether in romance areas or marriage areas. And so if you find a romance in the first 15 days, tell yourself 60% of it is already to my favor. I'll have to work hard for the next 40% of it. This person could be very argumentative and very quarrelsome and a little bit aggressive as well. So you'll have to work towards that to keep your newfound romance in your first 15 days happy. If you have an ongoing romance, tell yourself the last thing you want is to have arguments, because there are many issues here shown that can go wrong for you. They are all controllable, by the way. I see no breakages, no signs of emotional issues tearing you apart, no. But there are differences of opinion as to how finances should be handled. And of course, how investments should be made if you are both talking of buying a new car together or putting money down for an apartment or things like that. So your ongoing romance can be under control up to 60%, and the other 40% try to be accommodating, and you'll have a good enough first 15 days to enjoy it. If you're married, there are some old issues that are being brought up, some things from the past, and that can lead to an argument or misunderstanding. So miscommunication is there to be worried about. So it's you who's listening to me, so be very careful what you say to your marriage partner. Don't just babble on and then hope that it's going to be forgotten. It won't be. It'll make your last 15 days, it'll make your first 15 days quite troublesome. But it's controllable. I again see nothing breakable or nothing to the point of so much badness. So hold on to your temper, hold on to the words that you choose, make sure that you use words which are very kind and appreciative, and you'll be able to handle your marriage area quite well. The second card which I pull will be for the last 15 days. Now before I go on, I'm going to talk to you later about your lucky ages, your lucky colors, your lucky dates, and a lot of other information, so don't go away. Now your last 15 days are full of terrible trouble. And if you find a new romance in the last 15 days, tell yourself, here comes more than a handful of trouble. You'll have to understand that person well. There'll be ups and downs every day. There'll be wanting to leave you and wanting to come back every day. That kind of a upside down last 15 days in areas of newfound romance. So you'll have to understand that person carefully and be prepared for a lot of instability in the last 15 days for you in the area of newfound romance. If you have an ongoing romance, it will be a bit more stable, but still, I would say that you are under 75% of attack, which is very high, and that the breakup of this romance that you have can come to very close. And if you are not cautious of the way you say things and your attitude, which can be dominating, don't want to see that from you. And if you see this from your romance partner, tell yourself, well, I will try to accept it. It's only 15 days that I have to worry about, this last 15 days of May, which can lead things to a breaking point. And if you are married, there are issues from the past, there are issues which are not seem to be finding a solution for some time, and they keep coming up, and that's leading to arguments and words said. So you don't be sarcastic, you don't be arguing, don't dominate. Be flexible. Tell yourself it's only 15 days that I have to manage as carefully as I can, and I can keep my marriage in a happy state. And that way, it will turn, the pressure will turn less and less and less. It's provocation from this card. It shows that it's going to make things worse. Some things are going to be exposed that you don't like, or some things are going to be exposed that your marriage partner doesn't like. So be very careful what you say, and don't talk unnecessarily too much. That way you will be able to keep yourself safe in that direction. Okay? Now, looking at both of these cards, for you coming from Sagittarius, I'm going to talk to you about your lucky dates, DATES, in the month of May. And I've chosen the dates which are the 3rd, the 12th, the 21st and the 30th. These are going to be very lucky dates and nights for you. So the bonding and the amount of togetherness and understanding can be magnified, can be multiplied. So make use of the 3rd, 12th, 21st, 30th to communicate with your romance partner or with your marriage partner. And if you find a romance, a new one on the 3rd, 12th, 21st or 30th, if the contact is made, then it's a very good sign. It shows a stable one that will go for a long term with you. Okay? Now I'm going to give you your lucky ages. And your lucky ages I've chosen are, if you happen to be the ages of 21 or 30 or 39 or 48 or 57 or 60 or 66. You're going to be a very lucky person in the month of May. Whatever you want, you will get. All the support in marriage, in romance, finding the exciting partner of a romance as well. This is an example set of ages which I've given you. If you're not of these ages, never mind. You'll need to have a 90-minute session with me based on your date of birth and time of birth and me looking at your palms, and I will do all that for you. More information about that a bit later. Now the lucky color that I've chosen for you is the color purple. Wear plenty of purple during the month of May. You will just attract love and support from your marriage or romance partner, and you will attract the interest from somebody that you want to attract interest from. So the color purple will help you a lot. Now, there will be some zodiac sign who will give you trouble, and that person I will choose will come from Gemini. So somebody from Gemini is going to trouble you, and if it happens to be the new romance you found in May, somebody from Gemini, tell yourself this is real deep trouble, and you'll have to work very hard to keep that romance overboard or above water. Otherwise it's going to sink very easily. And if it is your ongoing romance partner or your marriage partner who happens to come from Gemini, tell yourself you'll have to handle them very, very carefully, because their outlooks will be very different in the areas of romance or marriage, and you'll find differences of the way you do things to find solutions. So you just have to work much, much harder. Now there will be some attachment coming from somebody from Leo. So somebody from Leo is going to attract you. So if the romance you're looking for and you like this person from Leo, make your move in the month of May, and you'll be able to handle this very nicely. And if your marriage partner or ongoing romance partner is from Leo, tell yourself you are going to have the love and the support that you need, and it'll be easier for you to make the whole month of May much, much more pleasant and happy as well. Well, I'm already Skyping, and I'm charging USD 50 for a 90-minute Skype session, which will be to do with your next 7 or 8 years, and that will be based on your date of birth and your time of birth, and me looking at your palms and face reading you while we Skype as well. So go to Facebook, go to Skype, leave me an email, I'll come back to you, and let's get this going so that I can help your next 7 or 8 years as best as possible in all areas of your life. Until then, thank you and good luck.